slow through the cypress trees. A whisper of tales that the dark won't appease. The moon hangs high, but it won't give light. Just a shadow on the plains in the dead of night. Boots on gravel, a lonesome sound. Echoes like a ghost where the lost are bound. The stars won't guide, they've turned their face, leaving me to wander in this cursed place. There's a shadow on the plains, it follows me still. A weight on my chest, a cold aching chill. I hear the cry of the crow, feel the sting of the rain, but I can't shake the shadow on the plains. A cabin's light flickers, but it ain't for me. Just a mirage in the dark, a cruel memory. The past rides close like a hound on my trail. Every step I take feels doomed to fail. The devil's breath whispers through the canyon deep. It promises rest but denies me sleep. The bottle's dry, the fire's burned out. All that remains is the shadow of doubt. There's a shadow on the plains, it follows me still. A weight on my chest, a cold aching chill. I hear the cry of the crow, feel the sting of the rain, but I can't shake the shadow on the plains. Smoke on the hills, blood in the sand. I rode all night with fire in my hand. Took my name, you took my kin, buried them deep where the cold sets in. But I ain't broken and I ain't blind. The storm's been riding just behind. Ain't no mercy on the plains where the dead ride back in chains. I got a gun, I got the time, and a memory sharpened like a knife. The saloon's dead, the sheriff's gone. I light my match and I move on. Crosses burn where the devil's fed. Every mile I count the dead. Your shadow's long, but mine runs black. You can run, but I'll bring you back. Ashes fall like desert rain. I ain't leaving till you feel the pain. Ain't no mercy on the plains where the dead sins don't rot, they rise instead. And I'll be there to paint them red. And he walks with hell. Whoa, oh, 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 They aimed their best, they fired true, but I rode on like dead men do. The dust kicked up, the sky turned black, but I never once looked back. I kept riding after the kill shot. When the lead rang cold, I rode high. The dirt don't care, the wind don't cry, but I ride where the fallen can't lie. I kept riding after the kill shot. They thought I'd drop, but I did not. The bullet's there, the scar's still red, but I ride where the living play dead. Oh, 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 oh. The wound burns low, but the fire stays high. I ride through storms, most men pass by. They marked me done, they called me gone, but I ride where the dead ride on. I kept riding after the kill shot. When the lead ran cold, I rode high. The dirt don't care, the wind don't cry, but I ride where the fallen can't lie. I kept riding after the kill shot. They thought I'd drop, but I did not. The bullet's there, the scar's still red, but I ride where the living play dead. Oh, 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 oh. The grave can wait, the sky can burn. I ain't the kind who don't return. Some fall fast, some beg, some crawl, but I just ride, I don't fall. I kept riding after the kill shot. When the lead ran cold, I rode high. The dirt don't care, the wind don't cry, but I ride where the fallen can't lie. I kept riding after the kill shot. The bullet's there, but I forgot. The mark is deep, the trail is red, but I ride where the living play dead. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, oh, oh. Yeah, I ride where the living play dead. Oh, 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 oh. Still smiling, still riding.
Beneath the shadow of the pines so tall, the wind whispers secrets no one recalls. A hollowed out heart beats slow and low, where the moonlight fades and the dark winds blow. Oh, the night carries pines. The river runs black through the canyon's bend, where the ghosts of the past refuse to end. Footsteps echo on the gravel road, carrying burdens no man should hold. Oh, the night carries weight, heavy as sin. A lone wolf howls where the dark begins. A heart full of sorrow, a soul on the line, lost in the shadow of the pines. There's a lantern glow on a far-off hill, but the cold in my chest won't ever still. I chase the light, but it pulls away, a reminder of dreams that won't stay. The night carries weight, heavy as sin. A lone wolf howls where the dark begins. A heart full of sorrow, a soul on the line, lost in the shadow of the pines. The wind moans low through the hollowed pines, a ghostly hymn in these cursed confines. The dirt road twists like a serpent's spine, leading me to a fate that ain't mine. The moon's a blade in a charcoal sky, cuts through the dark where the secrets lie. A barn stands crooked, its boards all bare, holds whispers of souls that linger there. There's a shadow on the plains tonight. It don't belong to the fading light. It follows close, just out of sight. A reckoning rides in the dead of night. Boots on gravel, they crunch so slow. Each step a story I'll never know. A raven calls from a fence post high, warning me not to linger or try. The lantern sways with a flickering glow, illuminates what I wish didn't show. The scars of time, the sins of men, circle round, coming back again. There's a shadow on the plains tonight. It don't belong to the fading light. It follows close, just out of sight. A reckoning right in the hearts where the dark aligns. A shadow rides with the weight unknown. The prairie whispers you're not alone. Boots crunch dirt on a lonesome trail. A story buried where the night turns pale. The stars look down, cold and gray. They've seen men like me fade away. There's a shadow on the plains tonight, a ghost that lingers just out of sight. It's in the silence, it's in the wind. A reckoning comes for the life I've seen. The whiskey burns, but it can't erase the faces lost, the lives displaced. Every mile I ride, the past won't bend. The road's too long to make amends. The coyotes cry, a mournful sound, like the graves I've left in this hallowed ground. The earth won't hide what the soul can't bear. I hear their voices, I see them stare. There's a shadow on the plains tonight, a ghost that lingers just out of sight. It's in the silence, it's in the wind. A reckoning comes for the life I've seen.
They found me in a chapel, buried halfway in the sand, with a serpent round my ankle and a bullet in my hand. The priest was blind and burning, read my soul like ancient bone. Said, son, you've been marked by silence, and silence rides alone. I spit a curse in Latin, wrote my name in ashen cold. My heart beats like a warning underneath this tattered soul. The wind spoke in old voices from a time before the flood. Said the devil fears no fire, but he trembles at your blood. I was carved in salt and silver, blessed by blood and broken stone. I ain't holy, but I'm chosen by the ghosts I walk alone. If I fall, don't send no preacher, don't you cry, don't ring no bell. Just scatter me in desert dust where the saints once slept in hell. There's a mirror in the canyon that don't show your face no more. It just reflects what's coming, and I've seen this blood before. A woman dressed in shadows gave me 7 nails and thread. Said, wrap this round your vengeance and don't speak to no one dead. I've outrun the flame of Babel, I've outdrank the lamb of wrath, I've outshot the hand of judgment and the angels in my path. But there's one thing I can't bury, and it haunts me like a brand. The love I turned to cinder when I chose the gun instead. I was carved in salt and silver, blessed by blood and broken stone. I ain't holy, but I'm chosen by the ghosts I walk alone. If I fall, don't send no preacher, Don't you cry, don't ring no bell. Just scatter me in desert dust where the saints once slept in hell. So mark my grave with silence and a sigil made of bone. May no demon dare disturb me where the cursed can call it home. Let the wind forget my whispers, let the moon deny my spell. For I was born of salt and silver, and I'll die where prophets fell.
There's a shadow on the ridge where the moon won't shine. Crows are calling out like they're reading a sign. The air is heavy, thick with the weight of sin. The devil's out there waiting and he's looking to win. So light a fire, keep the night at bay. Hold your ground till the break of day. When the darkness creeps and the winds howl low, the shadow on the ridge is the place you don't go. Leading down the trail, a tale of sorrow whispered through the gale. The old oak creaks like it knows the cost. Every step you take, you feel what's lost. So light a fire, keep the night at bay. Hold your ground till the break of day. When the darkness creeps and the winds howl low, the shadow on the ridge is the place you don't go. Like embers burning with fear. A lone guitar strums in the dead of night, a melody of warning, a call to fight. So light a fire, keep the night at bay. Hold your ground till the break of day. When the darkness creeps and the winds howl low, the shadow on the ridge is the place you don't go.
Sky, the ash still on my tongue. A choir of ghosts behind me, singing hymns I'd never sung. I lit a match in silence, watched my shadow stretch and sway. It danced just like the devil on the sins I threw away. God spoke in rusty thunder, his voice broke like a bone. Son, what truth do you still carry? What lies did you call home? I reached into my chest, but found no name to claim, just echoes of a man who burned beneath his shame. I'm hanging by a prayer on a road too dark to see, between the grace that I denied and what still bleeds in me. I ain't begging for redemption, I ain't asking to be free. This is the cross I couldn't carry, and it's dragging over me. I met an angel weeping with black dust on her wings. She said every saint was broken long before they found their kings. She kissed my cursed forehead, then vanished in the rain, just a shadow in the silence, too holy to remain. The devil, he don't tempt me, he just walks beside my boots. We ain't friends and we ain't enemies, just two forgotten truths. He said you ain't lost 'cause you're wicked, you're lost 'cause you still care. And I laughed into the darkness like a bullet through a prayer. I'm hanging by a prayer on a road too dark to see, between the grace that I denied and what still bleeds in me. I ain't crawling to no altar, I won't fake what I don't feel. This is the cross I couldn't carry, and it's carved in iron and steel. So bury me in twilight where the angels fear to tread. No hymns above my casket, just smoke and words unsaid. Between hell and heaven's silence, my soul was never sold. I just burned too long in shadows, chasing light I couldn't hold. I rode out at sundown, the sky painted red, with smoke in my lungs and a price on my head. No prayers behind me, just ghosts in the flame. The devil don't chase me, but ride just the same. Down the devil's highway, no turning back, where the sinner's all right and the skies burn black, with steel in my grip and fire in my soul. I sold my name for the sake of control. They say a man breaks before he bends, but I just keep riding and burying friends. The church bell cried, the preacher's gone, and hell ain't a place, it's where I belong. Through graveyard dust and a blood-red sky, I'm chasing the past on a horse that won't die. The fire still burns in the scars I trust. I'm just bones and bourbon and graveyard dust. If the good Lord's watching, He ain't said a thing, and the devil just laughs every time I sing. There's blood on the saddle and death in my hand. I ain't no hero, just a broken man. So dig me a hole where the shadows run deep. Let the wind be my song and the dark be my sleep. I'll ride till I'm ash, I'll ride till I'm rust, just a bones and bourbon and graveyard dust.
Like a knife in the sky, the wind whispers secrets as it passes by. Dust on my boots and a sin in my hand. This town ain't a place where a good man can stand. Whiskey and shadows, they follow me close. A past full of ghosts and the choices I chose. The bottle keeps singing a lonesome refrain. Whiskey and shadows, my comfort and pain. The church bell is broken, it don't ring no more. The preacher's long gone, left the keys to the door. The bar's still open where the lost souls drink. We drown out the silence, afraid just to think. Whiskey and shadows, they follow me close. A past full of ghosts and the choices I chose. The bottle keeps singing a lonesome refrain. Whiskey and shadows, my comfort and pain. Every road I've taken's been dark and steep. Every promise I made is one I couldn't keep. The stars above me, they don't seem to care. They light up the night, but they don't lead me anywhere. A pistol in my pocket and regret in my soul. A heart that's grown weary, too heavy to hold. The sun will rise soon, but it won't change a thing. I'm still just a man chasing songs I can't sing.
There's a crow on the fence post watching the night. The wind whispers secrets under pale moonlight. The whiskey runs deep, but it don't drown the pain. This hollow heart's aching like a cold, steady rain. Oh, whiskey moon, won't you shine on me? Light up the shadows me can hide. The barn door creaks like an old ghost cry. The gravel road stretches where dreams go to die. The stars hang heavy but they won't show the way. Just a man and his sins left to wither and decay. Oh, whiskey moon, won't you shine on me? Light up the shadows where I long to be. The bottle can't hold all these demons inside. Oh, whiskey moon, guide me where I can hide. The hounds in the distance howling at the dark. My hands are stained like a sinner's mark. I can't outrun it, this fate I've earned. The fire in my soul is a lesson learned. Oh, whiskey moon, won't you shine on me? Light up the shadows where I long to be. The bottle can't hold all these demons inside. Oh, whiskey moon, guide me where I can hide. There's a cold wind howling through the pines tonight. The shadows stretch long in the pale moonlight. A bottle of whiskey, my only friend. I'm chasing a ghost I can't comprehend. Footsteps echo on this lonesome road, carrying a heart too heavy to hold. The devil's in the dirt, whispering my name, and the night feels cursed, but I'm to blame. Under the whiskey moonlight, I walk alone. The sins I've carried have turned to stone. Every mile's a memory I can't outrun. Under the whiskey moonlight, the damage is done. A pistol in my pocket, cold as a grave. Each step I take feels like a choice I made. The wolves are crying, they're calling me near, but I can't tell if it's hunger or fear. The stars above are weeping for my soul. The fire in my chest has long since grown cold. I see her face in the smoke of the night, but she's just a shadow in the whiskey moonlight. Under the whiskey moonlight, I walk alone. The sins I've carried have turned to stone. Every mile's a memory I can't outrun. Under the whiskey moonlight, the damage is done. watchful eye. The prairie whispers its lonesome cry. Boots on the dirt where shadows blend. A trail of dust where the roads don't end. The bottle's empty, the fire burns slow. Memories flicker and the embers glow. Each mile I walk, the past calls my name, but the man I was ain't the same. Whiskey on the wind, it carries me through. A ghost of a life I thought I once knew. The darkness is deep, but it feels like home out here in the night where I'm meant to roam. The wolves, they howl a mournful tune. I dance with the devil beneath the moon. The stars are cold like the steel in my hand. A sinner's prayer on this barren land. I ain't running, just chasing the night. The sins I've sown, they don't feel right. But the road won't judge and the sky won't cry. So I keep moving till the day I die. Whiskey on the wind, it carries me through. A ghost of a life I thought I once knew. The darkness is deep, but it feels like home out here in the night where I'm meant to roam.
Moonlight cuts through the pines tonight. A whiskey bottle, my only light. The gravel road whispers tales of sin. The devil's out and he's reeling me in. Oh, shadows stretch where the lost hearts go. Through the hollow woods where the cold winds blow. A man can't run from the things he's done. The past rides close when the night has begun. A shotgun leans on the cabin wall. The ghost of guilt comes to call. I hear her voice in the midnight rain. A sweet lament turned to bitter pain. Oh, shadows stretch where the lost hearts go. Through the hollow woods where the cold winds blow. A man can't run from the things he's done. The past rides close when the night has begun. The lantern flickers, the flame turns blue. A sign the spirits are passing through. The cards I've dealt, they all spell doom. A life of ashes and a lonesome tomb. The black crow circles, it knows my name. A sinner's prize in the devil's game. This outlaw soul, it won't be free till the grave lays claim to the likes of me.